let's look at an open source project in the area of the SDK for iOS. Hi, I'm Ian Thain. Welcome to another SAP CodeTalk. And I'm really pleased to say I have Marco Eidinger with me. Marco, thank you for joining CodeTalk today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to being here.
Okay, so you're a newbie. I love newbies on CodeTalk. You know, I also love speaking to people that I've known for a long time as well. But take a few moments, Marco, and introduce yourself to the CodeTalk audience.
I'm a newbie to the SAP CodeTalk, but I'm an SAP veteran. I work for SAP since 2003. And since approximately 9 years, I'm working in the mobile development areas for various products. And I just recently joined the iOS SDK as lead architect in May this year.
Excellent. Love it. I mean, mobile is true to my heart. If anybody wants to Google me in my previous existence at Sybase, you'd know I was a mobile guy there as well. And I love iOS. But let's get back onto the subject. The subject today is this open source project. And Marco, what is this new open source project that you are pushing?
The team is doing the first steps into open source development, and I'm happy to share with you that we are heavily under development of our first project, which is a Swift package. It comprises of different modules to cover various aspects, and it is using swiftUI to deliver a modern experience to our customers and partner developers. Mainly we have right now support for UI5 integration cards. So these are normally used in UI5 applications, dashboards, and overview pages, and you can get them natively rendered on iOS with our Swift package. Also, we have a new charting library purely in swiftUI, which is called Fiori Charts.
Excellent. I mean, swiftUI, the big hot subject for the iOS world for the last few years. Why did you decide to renovate the existing chart library? Why did you pick that one particularly?
Our customers like our existing charting library, which we deliver as part of our binary distribution. However, we got more and more requests for additional charting types like donut or stocks, which is an optimized line chart. And also more to leverage iOS user experience like pinch to zoom or pen, which we were not able to easily add in the existing UI kit implementation, also because we have an internal dependency to another team. And we thought this is a very good opportunity to dive into swiftUI and build up a new charting library.
Okay. I think you've actually got an example for us, which we're going to play now. So we'll just go to that and come back to you in a second.
Hello. The team behind the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS proudly presents their first open source project. This project contains several swiftUI-based components, which are meant to augment and in some cases replace the existing UI kit-based implementation of the SDK. The project is a Swift package, which has different modules. One is the Fiori Charts module and is planned to replace the existing charting library. By using swiftUI, it was easy to add new chart components and adding new functionality like pinch to zoom. The Swift package contains a demo application to list and illustrate the various UI components grouped by their Swift module. So let's have a closer look at one of the chart components. I'll pick area, and we can see that there are various configuration options. We can explore them. Click on it and you can see some configuration options. I will enable user interaction to check that the built-in functionality of selection works, and I can keep track of the selection. I will try to increase the number of grid lines to see what's the effect on the UI. And I also can try to have some group selection and also zooming out and zooming in. So please explore the new functionalities provided by the Swift package and leave feedback by either creating an issue or a feature request. Thank you very much.
Cool, excellent. Marco, thank you for sharing that with us. Quick question for you again. Do you have, if I was a developer and I'm seeing this, do I have to consume the open source code, or is this chart in the binary of the distribution?
Mm-hmm. Our implementation is fully backwards compatible and is internally consumed by our binary distribution. So customers who are using the SDK version 5.1, they already have under the hood this charting library, and whenever we add new charting types, we will also add them to the binary distribution. But why customers or partners want to adopt the open source project is because it gives you quite a bit of leverage, because you can easily fork and modify the code. We are publishing it under the Apache license, which is free permissive use. And also we are happy to receive contributions, which then we may then channel back to all of our customers and partners.
That was going to be my last question, actually. With the actual joining and the feedback process, is there anything in particular our customers and need to be aware of?
Right now, we have not reached our milestone version 1.0. So in the open source project, we are highlighting the current limitations, which we are actively working on removing. Nevertheless, we are open for feedback and contributions. We have our contributing guidelines published. Also, we are adhering to best practices. We have self-certified our project against the core initiative, which outlines best practices for open source development. We follow standards like conventional commits. So for anybody who has a look at our project and has some feedback, please open an issue or raise a feature request on GitHub, and we are happy to work with you.
Excellent. Do you want to mention the URL, and we'll put that up on the screen at the same time?
Oh, absolutely. So it is github.com/SAP/cloud-SDK-iOS-Fiori.
Excellent. Marco, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure we're going to have some questions. We'll have them obviously below in our YouTube channel, and we'll try and answer them. And thank you so much. We'll have you back for other subjects. I do hope so.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to it.